7 things that make a narcissist completely lose control. Narcissists look confident on the outside, but underneath that mask is the most fragile ego you'll ever meet. And today I'm going to break down 7 things that make a narcissist completely lose control, things that trigger them, expose them, and make them spiral emotionally. If you've ever wondered why a narcissist suddenly explodes, withdraws, or becomes cruel out of nowhere, this will make everything make sense. Let's get into it. 1. When you don't react to their drama. Narcissists feed on emotional reactions. Anger, fear, frustration, confusion, any reaction means they're in control. So when you stay calm, quiet, grounded, they panic. They'll push harder. They'll poke at you. They'll try to provoke you into responding. Because a narcissist without a reaction feels irrelevant. And irrelevance is their biggest fear. 2. When you set a boundary and actually stick to it. Narcissists hate boundaries because boundaries mean you have power. They're used to people bending, breaking, and giving in. But when you calmly say, "No, that doesn't work for me," or "I won't continue this conversation if you yell," and you actually follow through, they lose control. Why? Because they can't manipulate a person who honors their own limits. Your boundary tells them they're not the center of your world, and that alone is enough to trigger them. 3. When you stop explaining yourself. A narcissist loves when you over-explain. The more you explain, the more they twist your words, poke holes in your logic, and confuse you. But when you simply say, "I don't agree," or "That's not accurate," or "I'm done talking about this," without giving paragraphs of justification, it drives them insane. Your silence feels like power, and they can't stand when the power isn't in their hands. 4. When you hold them accountable. Narcissists avoid responsibility like it's poison. They blame, deflect, deny, rewrite, reverse, anything but admit fault. So when you calmly hold up the mirror and say, "This is what happened," "This is what you said," or "That's not true," they unravel. They'll attack your character. They'll play the victim. They'll flip the entire situation upside down. Accountability exposes their ego, and their ego can't handle exposure. 5. When you don't believe their story. Anymore. Narcissists survive through image and illusion. They need you to believe their lies, their excuses, their explanations. So the moment you stop buying into the fantasy, the moment you see the pattern, question the narrative, or call out the inconsistencies, they lose it, because your awareness is a threat. Your clarity is a weapon. And once the illusion breaks, they can't control you the same way again. 6. When you're no longer emotionally attached. The day a narcissist feels you detach emotionally is the day they start spiraling, not reacting, not caring, not chasing, not trying to fix things, not begging for their approval. This terrifies them. A narcissist's worst nightmare is losing access to your emotions because your emotions were their fuel. When you detach, they feel powerless, and powerless narcissists become unpredictable. Some will lash out, some will love bomb, some will smear your name, some will suddenly change, but it's all fear. Fear of losing the control they thought they had over you. 7. When you finally walk away. This is the ultimate trigger. Nothing makes a narcissist lose control more than you leaving, calmly, quietly, with self-respect. Because walking away means they don't control you. They can't manipulate you. They can't drain you. They can't rewrite your reality. And they can't use you anymore. This is the moment their mask cracks the hardest. They'll try love bombing. They'll try guilt. They'll try anger. They may even try to destroy your reputation. Why? Because losing someone they once controlled feels like humiliation. And narcissists can't tolerate humiliation. Your freedom feels like their failure. Closing message. If you've ever seen a narcissist explode, shut down, rage, or panic for reasons that didn't make sense, now you know. You weren't imagining it. You weren't overreacting. You weren't the problem. Narcissists don't lose control because of you. They lose control because they can't control you. And that is their deepest fear. If you want more psychology content like this, or you're healing from a narcissistic relationship, make sure to follow. I'm here to help you understand the patterns, rebuild your self-trust, and take your power back. You deserve peace, and you deserve your life back.